CTO Bridal in Powder Springs, downtown historic Powder Springs. We're here with the owner, Cereatha. And Cereatha, tell us a little bit about CTO Bridal. And I know you just celebrated your 2-year anniversary, so congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about the boutique and your dresses and how you got the inspiration to start CTO.
Okay, well, yeah, CTO started, 2 years ago in December, so we are happy about that.
Yeah.
We provide attire for the entire wedding party. So your bridal, including full figure brides. So we made it a point to bring in plus size for your curvy brides. We have bridesmaids, flower girls, accessories, and tuxedo rentals.
Awesome. And you are one of the few bridal salons that I work with and send my brides to that have real size bridal gowns. We talk about that all the time, where the bride could come in here if you're a real size 14 and you need to be in a size 20 or so bridal, and then you actually have dresses that brides could try on, fit up, and zip up, and sometimes you have to cinch them because they're a little bit too big. So that's a good thing.
And it makes them, it's an experience that I feel everyone should have, no matter what size you are. So that's why we really make sure that everyone can have an experience here.
Okay, great. Well, tell us a little bit about the process when a bride calls you up and she's engaged and she wants to come in, and kind of how that process works for you here in your salon.
So pretty much when they reach out to us, initially we send out a nice little form to kind of get an idea of their likes, whether they like strapless or they want straps, whether they like lace or chiffon. So we try to find out what they like, and then we go from there. Once they come in for an appointment, we definitely show them around and tell them to be open. Try on different silhouettes. You might have, went on Pinterest, for example, or online and spotted some dresses that you love. And I say to come in, but be open-minded to try on others, because sometimes you may fall in love with something online, and then when you get here and try it on, and it doesn't quite fit how you thought it would or look the way you thought it would. So I always say to be open-minded to different silhouettes, to see what fits you best for your figure. So.
And who do you suggest the bride bring with her on for her appointment? Some, I've read some things and I've heard some people say, come by yourself, come with a trio of people, an entourage. What do you suggest? What have you seen work in your boutique?
Best, those that are closest to you. Whether that's your parents or, that special person. But I definitely say limit to at least, 2 to 3 people. If you find that you need to have more people, that's when you find those brides that'll come by themselves. And they kind of narrow down the dress selections, and then they'll bring the family maybe for a second appointment and just focus on those narrowed down selections that she selected at that time. So it won't be a lot of opinions coming at her and overwhelming. Yeah. So we have where I've had plenty of brides come in and they were by themselves. I'm here by myself. I'm going to narrow it down. And then sometimes they'll come with their parents and just maybe their maid or matron, someone real close to them.
Great. And tell me about some of the trends that you're seeing there for 2015 and for 2014 that you think will carry over into 2015. We just had New York Fashion Week, Bridal Week a couple months ago, and the dresses are gorgeous.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about what you see for 2015.
Well, definitely lace is still in. It's been going strong for a couple of years, and it will go into 2015, so that will remain the same. What we find is backs. They call sexy backs. That is becoming popular, where you're having more of a V cut in the back, more details focused to the back of the dress, which oftentimes that's the focus when you're at the altar. So that is, and now also designers now are even feeding to us, telling us that ball gowns are coming back.
Oh, okay.
Ball gowns. So we're anticipating that as well. That is coming back around. So.
Great. So what's one tip you would love to give brides who just got engaged? We're in engagement season right now, and congratulations, you've gotten engaged over the last couple of months. We love you. We can't wait to see you. But what's the number one tip? Because a lot of times, I remember years ago when I got engaged, and most of my brides get engaged, and the first place they run to is, of course, Barnes & Noble or something to get a magazine. And then the other thing is, I'm going to go get my dress, because, books and checklists that you need to order your dress 8 to 9 months in advance.
Right.
What's your number one tip for brides who just got engaged? For
I
that?
would say to one, either, meet with a stylist to kind of pan out your stylist or planner to kind of pan out your theme or what direction you want to go in. Oftentimes they'll find their venue first because that tailors into your whole theme and what the outlook you're trying to portray for your whole wedding day. So do that, and then it'll be easier for when you come in to look for a dress, because if you're in one type of venue, you wouldn't tailor to a different type. You want the dress and the venue to coincide, to look good together. So I would say that.
Because if you're getting married in a church, that's a different look, and depending on the strictness of the church and their rules, that's another level.
Yes.
If you're getting married in a farm wedding or something like that, you don't want to come in there, with this huge Cinderella dress and dragging the dirt behind you.
Yes.
So that's great advice.
And I do. And another key advice is start at least 8 months, at least plan to purchase if you can, 8 months prior to your wedding, because you have to also consider the dress arrival. As well as alterations. So
yes, and alterations is key because that takes about a month or two before the wedding to get those perfectly right, depending on what you need. And,
so that would be catered to your figure exactly, custom to you.
Okay. And now, you do definitely sometimes sell your dresses off the rack at occasion. Certain occasions you have them
definitely
for the brides that are in a rush.
We definitely can accommodate those that have a shorter time span. Definitely, they can purchase off the rack, and that's and bring alterations if need be, and they can get it again custom and altered to them.
Right. And the reason that the 6 to 8 months out is because the dress is being made for you. So when you order it, it's not a huge warehouse somewhere sitting with thousands of dresses in multiple sizes.
No.
Cereatha places the order for you, and then the dress starts being made by it's being made by the manufacturer.
Right. Correct.
So that's why the 6 to 8 months. But definitely, as a planner, I suggest, just like Cereatha, that you sit down and kind of figure out the who, what, when, and where before you decide on what you're wearing.
Yeah. What's the game plan?
What's the game plan? Well, thank you, Cereatha.
Thank you.
Again, CTO Bridal in Historic Powder Springs.